Now, magnetic line of force. Magnetic line of force and properties. This topic is important for 2 marks. Now, what is a magnetic line of force? The free path of unit north pole in the magnetic field is called magnetic line of force. The free path of unit north pole in the magnetic field is called magnetic line of force. That is a Bohr magnet, north pole and south pole. See the diagram carefully. From that only we can mention the 3 points. That 3 are the properties. In that 3, 2 and 3 properties are very important. Now, first property. Magnetic line of force or smooth line of force, that are smooth, not zigzag. Second one is very important. Why? Already this topic we are studied under electrostatics, electric line of force. But here magnetic line of force. In the 4th chapter, we are studied electric line of force, but it is a magnetic line of force. Now, what is the second property? Magnetic line of force starts from north pole. Now let us see. Magnetic line of force starts from north pole and at south pole. Magnetic line of force starts from north pole and at south pole outside the magnet. But inside you see, magnetic line of force starts from south pole and at north pole. So, magnetic line of force is called closed line of force. Why the magnetic line of force is called closed line of the force? This is one of the important question for 2 marks. Why the magnetic line of force is called closed line of force? Answer is, the magnetic line of force starts from north pole and at south pole outside the magnet. But inside the magnet it starts from south pole and at north pole. Means if we can see the diagram, it is not possible to find initial point and terminus point. For our convenience we can use that starts from north pole and at south pole. But we can't say where it is starts and where it is ends. That's why it is called closed line of the forces. And the third property, you see the magnetic lines at any place touching there? No. Means touching means intersection. Magnetic line of force do not intersect at any point. If they intersect at any point, magnetic line of force must have 2 directions. It is impossible. Magnetic lines of forces do not intersect. This is also become as one separate 2 marks question. How the question is given? Whether magnetic lines of forces are intersect, explain. Whether magnetic lines of forces are intersect, explain. Answer is no. Magnetic lines of forces are not intersect. If they intersect at that point, the magnetic field must has 2 directions. It is impossible. Means this topic is looks like a electric line of a force. That's why listen carefully. One more question. Electric line of force is a closed line of force. Magnetic line of a force is called as a closed line of a force. Magnetic line of force is a closed line of force. Why? It starts from north pole and at south pole outside the magnet. And inside the magnet starts from south pole and at north pole. But let us take electric line of force. Electric line of force starts from positive charge and at a negative charge. That's why it is not a closed line of a force. Okay? and electric line of forces also not intersect. Magnetic lines of forces also not intersect. Okay, this is clear? Right. Next, I would like to continue one more small topic on same the class. Now let us that flux phi. Now what is a magnetic flux? Phi B also we can write, B or phi. The number of magnetic lines of forces in a plane is called magnetic flux. It is a scalar. How we can write like this? Unit Weber. What is the unit? Weber. Now what is a magnetic flux? Number of magnetic lines of forces in a plane is called magnetic flux. It is a scalar. Based on the magnetic flux, one theorem have in this class, in this chapter, that is Gauss theorem. We will discuss that also. Next, magnetic flux density, it is denoted by B. Now, number of magnetic lines of forces per unit cross sectional area is called magnetic flux density. It is a vector. Now, phi by A unit Weber per meter square. Now, we can write like this also. Phi is equal to BA or phi is equal to closed integral B bar dot A bar. We can write like this also. Why phi? Flux. Flux is a scalar. That's how we can write phi is equal to BA from this equation, or phi is equal to closed integral B bar dot A bar. This is one law. I will explain that in the next class. Okay. This is about the magnetic flux and flux density. The magnetic flux density denoted by the symbol B. What is the unit for B? Weber per meter square. The magnetic flux density B also called as intensity of magnetic field or strength of magnetic field. It is also called by another name that we will discuss in the next chapter, that is magnetic induction. Magnetic induction also denoted by B.